Hello everyone and welcome back to another hardcore video. The time has finally come for us to fight the dragon. We'll also be going end busting and completely transforming the end portal room. If you haven't already, then definitely be sure to like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's go ahead and fight this dragon for once and for all. In between episodes, I did go ahead and collect some phantom membranes. There's just no world in which I fight the dragon without getting slow falling potions. Also, we're going to completely ignore all of the chests here that I have from last episode. To be fair, I had no— oh, there's a pig! Look at the pig! But to be fair, I had no idea they were even there. I'm going to go ahead and start brewing these potions, but we kind of need a water source just so that we're able to fill up bottles of water. So let me cook. I'm gonna try to figure something out here. Okay, wait, the cooking is done. What about that? Is that kind of weird? It's like a water spigot, okay? And then that way we can just infinitely fill up our water bottles and you don't see it from the outside. It's kind of weird, but we're gonna do it for now. So now we can pop the water bottles in and then some nether wart, followed by the phantom membranes, and finally the redstone dust. It's a whole process. We have 12 bottles of slow falling potions, which is probably going to be more than enough, but I do plan on going end busting, and slow falling potions are pretty handy whenever you're going end busting. I guess this pig is just going to live in here now, so leave a little pig name suggestion down below. Also, Minecraft, when can we stack potions? I want to be able to do that so badly. It is quite literally so annoying that we can't yet. That is slow falling potions checked off the list, so let's go ahead and collect the rest of the things that we're going to need for this dragon fight. Where did this bed go? Hello? Everything has been gathered, and I guess I'm ready to go ahead and start finding the stronghold. And by ready, I mean I'm actually really scared for this, because what if I fall in the void or something? Like, my totem of undyings are not going to help me if I fall in the void. I don't know, there's just so many things that could go wrong, but let's throw this first eye, and it's going this way. Did it go inside? Hello, can that even happen? Maybe it broke because I don't see it, but either way, let's travel this way. We have located the stronghold. It's somewhere kind of underneath this frozen lake, but I don't think I want to dig there, so maybe let's just dig here. I'll kind of light the area around. For now, I'm just going to build a little staircase down. Stone bricks! Look, we've made it! I spy! Alrighty, let's explore this thing. I'm excited. I'm going to place a bunch of torches here to hopefully indicate that this is the way that I got up and down. Maybe that'll help future me, I don't know. We've got ourselves a little chest with nothing that I care about. I mean, I guess I'll take the music disc, and any iron doors I get to, I'm just gonna break them so that I know that I went that way. Okay, this is literally just a dead end. Cool. So this way is definitely not the way that I need to go to, and that is a staircase that leads to quite literally nothing. Cool. I feel like strongholds are one of the most cool structures to explore. Wait, is that it? Wow, we found it. Let me break this real fast and then get rid of these stinky guys. Why are they so hard to hit? I don't understand. But look, and it has one little eye. Super cool, but I do want to explore just a little bit more. There's lots of dead ends around here and a little cave up there. Anyways, I feel like strongholds are so cool to explore. I guess we do have the trial chambers now, but like this is the old trial chambers, you know? Ooh, diamond horse armor. I don't think I actually have any diamond horse armor. I will take it. Look, there's a library. So cool. I love these things. In real life and in Minecraft, let's see what goodies we can get. Oh my gosh, I always forget that these are even a thing in the game. Also, Bane of Arthropods 4. I mean, sure. Sure, I'll take it. And then we got another one as well. Sharpness 3, Respiration 3, Loyalty 3. I'll take them. Yeah, I'm definitely not stalling at this point or anything. Couldn't be me. But honestly, I don't think there's much else to explore in this place. So we probably should head back if I can find where back even is. Oh, wait, there's the up. Okay, good to know. Oh, and is that it? Yeah, wait. So look how close it is. Here's the up. And then we just walk down this hallway, take a right, and it's literally right there. I'm going to quickly sort out my inventory. Let me also get a chest so that I can dump some things in. I want to make sure that my inventory and hotbar is nice and tidy for this dragon fight. So we have our sword and our bow and our pickaxe. We have extra building blocks, a slow falling potion, and I'll be sure to always leave a potion of slow falling in my hotbar. We have a water bucket for endermen, some golden apples, an extra totem just in case if I pop my totem and need to quickly get another one in my offhand, and then some food. I have extra building blocks, more water so I can make an infinite water source. I guess I don't need these bundles in my inventory, so I'll just put them in my ender chest. And yeah, that is about it. I think we are ready to go and fight this dragon. I'm just gonna go. I'm not even going to think about it much. Okay, let's just bop these little eyes in. Oh. And I don't need these in my hotbar anymore. I'll put the golden apples back there. And yeah, let's do this thing of fighting the dragon in hardcore mode. I've got this. I've done it before. I can do it again. Look down. Okay. Wait, this spot is kind of perfect. I like this. It feels very safe and I like it. Is this necessary? I don't think so, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Yeah, that void makes me want to throw up because if I fall in it, it's over. The world is over. But let's not think about it. Let's go ahead and staircase up. And then what I like to do immediately is make sure I have some enderman fail safes. Just in case if I do accidentally aggro them, I have some little protection against them. So we'll make these little like enderman safety things. Here is enderman thing number 2. Let me also drink a potion of slow falling. You can never be too safe. I made so many of these things. Might as well use them, right? And then we'll make one last one so that'll be a total. Yep. See, I've already looked at one. What do you mean? Why am I like this? I don't know. I've looked at 2. I've looked at 2 at this point. That's why we keep the bucket in the offhand. I don't even know where they're at anymore. Oh, right there. There's one. Okay, cool. Cute. Oh my gosh, wait, he did away with my thing. That was so mean. Anyways, I'll look at you from down here so that I don't hit any endermen, but let's do this thing. As you know, I can't talk and do things at the same time, so please enjoy this montage and my screams. Okay. Oh wait, why did I kind of forget how to fight the dragon? I gotta get rid of the crystals first. Hello, move out of my way, stinky. I believe that we've gotten all the crystals. That's pretty good. Now let's see how long it's actually going to take me to kill the ender dragon. Obviously not very long because I'm a great shot. See, look how good I'm doing. It's literally flying in one spot. I can't even hit it. Wait, look, one more hit. Oh, I did it. Oh my goodness, wait, look, I did it. I think I looked at an enderman maybe. I don't know. But look, oh, I'm gonna hide while we look at it. Oh, beautiful. So exciting. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's get all of our experience and make sure that we don't look at any Endermen. Okay, I'm just gonna say, I think I did that in record time. It actually didn't take me as long as it usually does. Usually it takes me like way too long. But dare say I'm getting kind of better at my aim. Dare I say. Now, let's see where this little gateway went to. What do you mean? Why is it all the way over there? It's so far away. Oh yeah, I didn't mention, but I am going to go ahead and get an elytra. Might as well, right? I don't want to have to go to the end any more than I already have to, so hopefully this can be a one and done and then we never have to go back. Oh my goodness, I didn't bring a trap door. Definitely meant to do that. I know that you can do the ender pearl trick and kind of just teleport inside of it, but I'm so scared that I'm going to like teleport off into the void. So I'm quite literally going to go all the way back to the overworld so that I can get a trap door. Oh yeah, and also I need this little egg. How did I forget about that? We'll have to do some kind of super cool build with it, but for now, we'll just keep it in our inventory. Maybe I'm being overcautious, but I literally do not care. I've been in this world, also it's nighttime. I've been in this world for way too long though to just like throw it away because I accidentally threw an ender pearl into the void. Oh, cute. I forgot my axe down there, so I'll just punch it, I guess. Back down we go, and honestly, I needed to go to the overworld anyways because I need to get my ender chest and all of the goodies inside of it. I need more potions, and then I'll probably be able to use some bundles as well. And in we go again. I should not do that ever. Ever. Okay, cool. So now we will build ourselves a little staircase. Look, and now we have such a convenient way to get back into the thing. And all we have to do is flip down this trapdoor and crawl right on in. So this is how this is going to work, okay? If I don't see an end city with a ship immediately, I'm literally just gonna look it up. I hate nothing more than end busting and traveling in the end for hours on end. And if I don't have to do that, then like, hello, why would I do that? I make my own rules. I do what I want. So I'm just going to look it up if I can't find one. So we'll bring up the render distance to 32 chunks and take a little peeky around. Maybe turn off the shaders as well, because that will help, I think. But yeah, see what I mean? There is no end city, and like, how would I know where to go? BRB, let me look it up. The closest end city with a ship is at positive 400 and negative 1500, so it is pretty far away. So let's build many bridges and head over there. This end city doesn't have a ship, but I am going to go ahead and go inside of it to hopefully get some shulker shells because, again, I don't want to come back here ever again. So if I can get shulker shells as soon as possible, then I'll be a happy person. We can also get some little loot and actually a diamond shovel. That's so nice. I need a diamond shovel so bad. And yes, I can afford it myself, but I don't know why I just literally never build diamond shovels. Wow, we got 2 shulker shells from this place. Not very many. Oh wait, here's another one. We were able to get 3 shulker shells. Now let's continue on our journey. Whoa, that's a huge city. Does that one have a ship? I think it does. Oh, it does. Okay, so this must be the one. Look how huge it is compared to the other one. The other one was so tiny. Wow. It is massive. And in we go. Hopefully we can get some more shulker shells. And then of course our elytra. Oh, hi! Cutie, what you doing there? Look at me doing the parkour. I'm doing so good. This is even the hard one. Oh my gosh, there's so many little guys in here. See what's in these chests here at the top. A pretty cool sword, some iron and gold, and then ooh, we got a diamond chest plate and a saddle. Also, we do have 10 shulker shells, so I think that can make 5 boxes. Definitely would like to have a lot more though, and it sounds like we do have a lot more. You know, shulkers are really the most annoying thing ever, don't you think? Like, I'm just floating the whole time. I hate it. Oh, but we got some fancy new boots. You can actually get like some really good loot here. That's pretty cool. Let's dump some of it in our inner chest. There is the ship. I think it is ship time. It is ship time as soon as I get a few more blocks to build to said ship. Let's do this thing. I'm so excited to finally have an elytra. This is always such a turning point in your world. Though I obviously don't have like a gunpowder farm or a paper farm, so I won't be using the elytra like all the time, I don't think. We'll see though. We have made it. Look at that beautiful sight. Oh, I'm so happy. Just gotta get rid of this guy here. Okay, he'll teleport away. How fun. And obviously the infamous beetroot seed. We'll go ahead and just pop that elytra out and then replace it with a beetroot seed. And look, we have an elytra now. This is so amazing. And we'll be able to fly back, which is even better. But I will keep my chest plate on for now. I also want to make sure to get this little dragon head. Oh, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Cool. This is fun. Anyways, let's get the dragon head. And I do have 19 shulker shells, which means we need one more in order to have the correct amount to make 10 shulker boxes. So let's see if we can find another shulker somewhere. I'm sure we can. Look, there's a little guy up there. Hello, little guy. Oh, he dropped one too. Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. Well, I think that I am going to go ahead and head home, honestly. Sure, I could get more, but I don't want to get more. I want to go home. I did bring some rockets, of course, so that we can actually fly home with the elytra. Elytra flying is very, very scary, especially in hardcore mode, because if you land just a little bit wrong, it's game over. Luckily, I do have a totem, so the totem should pop before I actually die, you know? Oh, there's our little gateway. Okay, let's use that. It's kind of over the void. Luckily, it's not super high up in the sky or anything, but I will need a few more blocks. Wait, is this weird? I'm just gonna use trapdoors. No, it's not traditional, but it works, okay? And then we will be teleported back to this gateway, and then we can head home, but I will fly to the center, okay? And down we go. Oh, wait, my bed. Where's my bed? Why is there so much experience right here? And torches? Where did that come from? Why did I break my bed? Why am I like this? Oh my goodness, look guys, we're back at spawn. Spawn is actually so far away from my base. What do you mean? Can't believe that we're back here. Oh, there's a creeper. But look at the little swamp. Do you remember this? Does this bring back memories? Because it definitely does for me. I'm honestly just going to fly until my elytra is about to break. I'll make sure to keep an eye on it. But I will meet you once we get back home. Wait, that was so fast. And my elytra isn't even about to break. I forgot how much faster it is to use an elytra. Hello? Maybe I will be flying this bad boy everywhere. Look, we've made it. We've survived the dragon fight and getting an elytra. That's crazy. This is so huge for us. Once I was back home, I got busy collecting materials for our end portal room transformation. We're going to need a bit of pale oak wood and also warped wart block. I put mending on my elytra and heal it up so that I can fly back and forth to the end portal. I made such a big stink about never going to the end again, but I had to go so that I could collect some chorus fruit to craft purpur. And finally, I gathered a bunch of sand to smelt into glass. I feel like I've been collecting materials for literally ever, but I am finally ready to go ahead and start remodeling this end portal room. I'm probably going to need to get so much more chorus fruit. I only have this much and I just know that's not going to be enough. So I've been slowly smelting it over time and I'm just using this lava to smelt it. So I'm going to go ahead and move it over here. Lava is such a precious smelting resource, so I don't want to just cover it up. Ah! Go in the lava. Go in the lava. In the lava. In the lava. I am also going to cover up this portal because I can just see myself accidentally falling inside of it. So that will be much better. Essentially, the plan for this in portal transformation is to make a giant circle room. And then the in portal will kind of just be in the center. And it's going to be floating in a sea of glass. I collected a bunch of glass so that we can kind of make a foggy effect. It's not going to be anything crazy. Honestly, it's probably going to be a little bit small, but I still feel like the effect will be really cool. Also, is this going to happen like the whole time? Because this is going to get really annoying really fast. So I'm going to kind of map out a circumference. We'll kind of have two circles as well. The middle circle will be the little glass thing that I was talking about. And then we'll have an outer circle and it's going to have some waterfalls. This will start to make a lot more sense for me and you whenever I get more of this in. So we have a lot of digging ahead of us. Right now, I'm just mapping out the circle shape that I want to make. Also, might I say that this is pretty cool because I've never remodeled the portal room before. So I'm kind of happy about it. I love Minecraft firsts. Also, I'm getting so many resources from this. So whenever I need to do another big project with stone, I'm good. I am covered in the stone department. That officially finishes this first circle, and then there will of course be another circle on the outside of this circle, and this will be where we have some waterfalls and pools. And I'll go ahead and map this out too, just so that I can see what is even going on here. Eventually the plan is to make some kind of cool structure on the top of this as well, because we will eventually have some bubble columns, and I do eventually want said bubble columns to go to something cool, because right now they're going to go to nothing. My inspiration has not run dry or even really slowed down with this world. I always have new ideas and I have so many projects I want to get to, which is such an exciting feeling. Also, there is very clearly a library here, and actually maybe I'll try to silk touch the bookshelves. I only have a pickaxe to do it with, but it'll be better than just breaking them, I think. Actually, this is taking forever. Why did I choose to do it this way? Oh wait, I don't think I've been in this library before, because look, I just got Smite 4 and then also some armor trims wherever they went to. There is the circle connected. I need to clear my inventory clearly, but now we have two circles. Wow, two circles. I'm just dumping all of the Stronghold related blocks in this chest here. Also making sure that I constantly trade out the chorus fruit. For step number 2, with step 1 of course being making the circles, I think that I want to raise the ceiling while we're up here really close to the ceiling, because eventually of course we'll do a lot of work a little bit lower. So I want this middle area to go up 7 blocks. So right now that's 3 blocks, and actually I think I want to do a little bit more, because whenever I did this in creative it felt just a little bit short. So maybe let's do 8 blocks. So that's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Oh, I think that's 8. So now I just need to mine all the way up, and I'll use the outside of the circle as a guide. Again, I'm going to get so many resources from this, which is amazing. The room is looking a whole lot more open now, so we can officially start placing blocks. I think the easiest way to go about this is going to be to start from the middle and work out. The portal itself is going to be a fantastic guide for us. And then these little things I'm working on here are going to be some walkways. So we'll have walkways coming off of each corner, and then that will go to bubble columns or just like, I don't know, to other little walkways. I also struggled so hard trying to figure out this block palette, and I mean, I think that I came up with something that looks good. I guess we'll have to see once it's all together. Let's see, is that all even? Looks like it is. Look how cool that already looks. I wanted to do some warped blocks because the Eye of Ender kind of have that same color. So I wanted to try to incorporate that into other parts of the build. And then obviously purple, because it's an end themed build. From here, we're going to start doing that little glass pool, if you will. And I need to figure out how deep we're going to make it. So far that is 3 blocks, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then for the bottom of it, I'm going to be using some of this deep slate tile. And it's going to give this really cool kind of smoky effect. But I do have a lot more digging to do, and I'm going to have to do it on all 4 sides. Though here, I can go ahead and start getting in some of these walls. So we're going to be using a bit of purple pillar. So purple pillar goes here. And then lastly, we'll also have a bit of stripped pale oak wood on these sides. We want this to go all the way down so that it doesn't look weird and it has just like random blocks like granite and stone bricks and such. So it's going to have to look good the whole way down. I just did free cam and this is so annoying. Look at the bats stuck underneath this glass. What do you mean? How am I supposed to get them out? That means that that's going to keep on happening. So I'm gonna have to get them out of there. Yeah, please never spawn there again. I would appreciate that. We are on to the next step of this end portal transformation. My goodness, this took me so much longer than I thought it was going to. But we're going to have some archways here on all 4 sides. And behind said archways, we're going to have some waterfalls. This is where we're really going to be bringing in a lot more of that pale oak in. So to make this little archway, we'll have these little stripped pale oak logs. And we'll kind of round it off by placing some slabs. And then in the middle, we'll have a little trapdoor, maybe facing this way. These little planks here are just going to be temporary blocks. We will have a proper ceiling on this place, so we're not even going to see it in the final product. But on these little diagonal bits in between the archways, we're going to place some more stripped logs and then cover the little end bits with some pale oak slabs. We need to dig out this little part until we reach this outer circle. I'm so glad that I made this outline because it actually makes this so much easier for me. But we'll have a kind of railing connecting the archway to the diagonal, and I just need to connect the floor design all the way to the back. Building underground is so different from building above ground. It really feels like I am creating some kind of puzzle piece whenever I'm building underground versus above ground, not so much. It's kind of like the shape has been here all along and I'm kind of just like doing things to bring the shape to life. Also, this is how much more purple we have. We're going to have to go back to the end to get more here very soon. Oh, and here is my dump chest. I have one here and then also one here. Oh my goodness, I have gathered so many resources. It's insane, which again is just so good for me in my future projects that I'm sure I will use all those blocks for. Maybe I can squeeze out enough blocks to finish off one wall so that you can kind of see my process a little bit, and then I can go to the end and collect more purple. I really need to make a purple farm, especially if I'm going to be using it, though I'm not sure if I really will be. It might just be for like special builds like this, you know? Anyways, now you can see how we're going to have some little pools of water here. So for the bottom, maybe we'll just place some purple blocks and I'll fill it in with water a little bit later, but let's get the walls in. On these 2 block little sections here, we'll have some purple pillars, and then the middle we'll use some pale oak wood. And I'm going to use a couple of staircases so that we don't just have a flat wall and we have just a little bit of extra depth. The water is going to come out of this little slot here, and again the ceiling is going to be a little bit lower than what it is right now. Lastly, to finish off this little wall over here, we're going to have some stripped pale oak logs on this section of 2. And we'll do the same thing over on the other end. So if we step back, this is kind of what the wall will look like. Oh, except this block is messed up. This block, need to turn it sideways. There we go. Over here, we're going to have a bunch more purple. But again, we've already established that I'm not really going to have enough purple for the rest of this build, but you can kind of envision some pillars of purple on all of the diagonal bits. And then I'm thinking this is actually where we're going to place the bubble columns. I'll kind of show you what I mean. I just need to craft some pale oak doors, and then here we will be able to place the doors like so. I think I kind of did this in the castle, so same idea there. And then we will eventually have some kind of bubble column going up, probably, I don't know, maybe here? That's a problem for future me to worry about. I'm not sure, honestly. And now that I think about it, where is this going to lead me to? Oh, cute, right in the middle of the water. Cool, cool. Again, that's a problem for future me. But let's go ahead and take a wee trip to the nether, shall we? I'm just going to clear my inventory a little bit, put that totem back in my offhand, and then I always like to bring a bucket of water with me to the end because you never know what's going to happen. Maybe I'll bring some extra blocks just in case. And then we'll just need to break this little block and dive on in. I love how I was like, I never want to go to the end ever again. And I've been here so many times now. I've started to spread around the chorus fruit around the center island just to hopefully eventually get a little farm going here. Though I probably need to do a proper farm at some point. I'm not really going to worry about it obviously right now. So really where I've been farming is in the outer end. So we'll just jump on in. I've already gotten a lot of the chorus fruit in this little island, hence why all the little what are these plants called? I have no idea. Well, these little end plants things, that's why they're so small. So I'm gonna go to another one. I think maybe I'll go to this island over here. I've also kind of cleared out that island, or at least part of it. Oh, did you hear it grow? They make weird noises. Oh, actually I think this is safe to just fall down and then I can climb up here. Maybe I should care about replanting them, but right now I just do not. Again, if I'm going to build with purpur, I'm just going to make a proper farm, so I feel like there's not really any harm in just harvesting it this way. Luckily, one piece of chorus fruit equals 1 block, so it's really not that expensive, honestly. We have 6 stacks of chorus fruit, which again equals 6 stacks of blocks. I don't know if that's going to be enough still, honestly, but I'm just going to run with this. And then we will go from there. If I don't have enough, I guess I'll just come back here. Also, this little crazy thing that I did over here makes me giggle. Like, what was I even thinking? I mean, it works. That feels like a lifetime ago, too. It feels like I've been working on this little end portal project for so long. Oh, also I have my bed with me. Oh my goodness, does that mean I'm going to have to fly all the way back to the portal? I think so, because my spawn, I should have made sure I said my spawn. That's so annoying. Oh my goodness, wait, I don't even have my elytra with me. Hello, what am I doing? I'm throwing. Okay, cool. This is gonna be so much fun. How far away is spawn even? Oh my goodness, I need to make a little mini base here. And it needs to have an elytra and rockets and food and everything. Oh my gosh. I have so far to go. Okay, cool. Ah! I thought he was mad at me. Anyways, I am going to be busy, I guess, heading to this stinky end portal. I can't believe that I just messed up like that. That's so annoying. Why does it feel like I'm in early game Minecraft? All right, anyways, there's my little oak boat. I will throw those oak planks there, and we are going to sail all the way back to the stronghold. That's so annoying. And I'm going to get busy building my end portal room. I am so excited. We are almost done with this end portal transformation. We just pretty much have to do the ceiling. So I'm going to go ahead and surround everything with upside down pale oak staircases. Also, look at my poor silk touch pickaxe. It is nearly about to break. I have done so much digging in today's episode. Oh my gosh, can I place a staircase, please? You know what? Maybe it would actually be easier to do this from the top. Let's do that. Next up, we'll have a ring of slabs. We'll add one more ring of pale oak stairs, and this is definitely getting a little bit tricky because the ceiling is so high. Essentially, we're just making kind of a domed roof. Almost done. Just have to try to fit a staircase here. Oh wait, I did it. And then get rid of this craziness. To fill in the circle, we will use some of this warped wart block. I think this looks really cool. I'm so happy with how this is all turning out. All right, but anyways, we're pretty much just going to do the same thing that we did for the inner on the outer, aka adding a little ring of pale oak staircases, followed by some of the warped wart block. this is what these outer roofs are looking like. I think they turn out really, really cool. And we have these cool little zigzag designs here on this zigzag part. Pretty neat. Look at this. It's like fully encompassed now. You can't see the outside world. Also, I completely forgot to mention this, but I did add some bubble columns. So this is the way up. And right now it leads to literally nothing, just nighttime apparently. And some llamas. That's pretty cool. I mean, hey, it leads to some llamas. But yeah, it's just like out here in the middle of the river, and I'm not sure how I'm going to try to cover them up. Currently, the plan is just to make a couple of towers and maybe have like a bridge in the middle of said towers. Probably kind of like watchtower vibes, just how we have the zombie spawner watchtower. Anyways, this is the down way. So we have an easy way up and down, which is pretty cool. Also, I love how I've made this way up and down, and I literally never want to go to the end ever. But you know, if I do have to go back, I guess I have an easy way up and down. Anyways, let's go ahead and get a fun little chandelier in. Right in the middle, we're going to add a chain and a diorite wall. And on the diorite wall, we're going to surround it with some purple glass panes and one in the middle as well. And then it will just hang some end rods from the glass panes. A really, really simple chandelier, but I feel like it looks really cool. And it fits the vibe. I like it. Obviously, this won't be here, so we'll have a little bit more space between the chandelier and the actual portal. But yeah, like that looks so good, doesn't it? Look at it. I do have some more end rods, so I'm going to hang them around each of the flat sides. Oh, see? That is literally why I have it covered up. I hope I set my spawn. I should have just left it covered up. I think my spawn is set. I think. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. So we're going to cover this back up until I'm done. Maybe here in this little middle portion, we'll hang an end rod. And actually, I think that I'm going to place a plank. Yeah, like this. We just need a light somewhere here on these diagonal walls, and maybe we could just add it here and here. Yeah, let's just do that. We just have one final thing to add to the stronghold, and that is, of course, the waterfalls. So I will fill up these ponds. And then we'll just pop some little water sources here and here. And then we have these beautiful waterfalls. I think it could be really cool to put some little fish in here. That'd be so cute, wouldn't it? We will definitely have to get on that. But specifically tropical fish, not just any fish. Now I can finally remove these little warp blocks. I am just seriously so happy with how this turned out. And the glass looks really, really cool as well. It all just came together so nicely. Also, I did get a resource pack that takes away the glass panes. I'll show you what it looks like without the resource pack. Here it is without. I feel like it just doesn't fit the vibe as much. I much prefer it without. So I think that I will play without the little glass lines for the rest of the series, honestly. Just because of this one build, honestly. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Really, they need to add this to vanilla Minecraft, or at least have the option to do it, in my opinion. But anyways, I am going to go ahead and wrap this episode up here. I hope that you have enjoyed it. It's been quite the eventful episode. We fought the dragon, we got an elytra, and then we built this beautiful end portal room. I'm so excited to see it when we get up to a next episode. So if you haven't already, then definitely be sure to like and subscribe. I hope that you all are having a lovely, lovely day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye. Hello. Wait, is that it? That's so cool that you can like just see it. I mean, what do you... Obviously you can see it. Now let's see how long this takes me to actually like hit the Enderman. Obviously it's not gonna take me... Enderman, hello? Look at me doing the parkour. Oh. Bet you think about me. I bet you think about me. Oh, hi. Oh, cool. So cool. Cool. Honestly, that kind of helped me. Thank you so much. Oh, cute. Oh, wow. It's really thunderstorming, isn't it? Where's my bed? Is it Eyes of Ender or Eye of Enders for plural? Because I don't know. That we did for the inner on the outer. I wanted to say a special thank you to all of my channel members for their continued support of my channel and for helping me make my silly little dream of doing YouTube full-time true. Also, an extra special thank you to Shelby, Ryan, and my mom for being a channel member for a year or longer. That's truly insane, and thank you so much. If you'd like to support me further and get extra content from me, you can click join beside the subscribe button to get started. I posted a behind the scenes of this episode, and I plan on doing more videos like that for channel members. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!